All right, so today we have an unusual video. Hello Honda and hello Infiniti. We're here in a random parking lot because last night the Infiniti broke down. That's right, the Infiniti broke, and I know exactly what it is. But basically, I was driving last night. I saw that my security light was on in the car. I turned the car off in this parking lot, and all the electronics went off, and yeah, no response, anything from the car. So I was like, well, this is an electrical issue of some kind. And yeah, I got my dad to come over, and we jumped the car, and it started on the jump. But then it immediately died as soon as we pulled it off of the cables. So that tells me it's an alternator. So yeah, this car's killed an alternator. And we're gonna get it towed back home, and I'm going to learn how to fix an alternator. Great. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's get the tow truck here, and we'll send it. All right, so now as you can see, the Infiniti is loaded up on the truck there. And oh my gosh, that was really scary. But yep, we're gonna get it back home and see what's up. Okay, so now the Infiniti is back home, and we will be jumping into an alternator once I actually buy and receive said alternator, which will probably be a while. So yeah, anyways, it actually rolled off the tow truck fine, and then started and drove back into this position where it usually sits. So that's interesting. So I'm guessing my battery's not fried, so I won't have to buy a new battery. Hopefully. I'll still test it and see what's up with it. Yeah, for now, I'm going to be doing some waiting for an alternator. All right, well, I forgot I was supposed to make a video because it's been so long since I actually did break down. This car's been sitting for a while. But as you can see, there's no alternator in there. I think that's the cause of what happened here, because all the electronics died and it could jump back to life. But as soon as you took it off the jump, it would die again. So I believe the alternator is what failed. And I have another sneaking suspicion the alternator failed. As you can see, here's the old one. New one's in the box. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear this, but there's something inside that is rattling around. Last time I checked, alternators not supposed... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I found it. You definitely can't see it, but it's in there. It's back there. There's a loose piece of plastic just there. So, I don't know what that was about, but old alternator, new alternator. I didn't... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to record me actually putting it in, just because this is not a tutorial. Don't take this as a tutorial. I know there are no good tutorials on this on YouTube yet, but I don't want to be the one to make that, because I might make a mistake, something might break, something might go wrong, so do not listen to me. There's a great forum I've been using. I'll put the link of it here. Or, no, you know what? I'll just throw the link in the description. That way it'll be easier. You won't have to manually type it in. Of the guide that I use, which has been really, really helpful. The only thing with that guide is it says you don't need to remove the coolant hose in the front. In my case, my coolant hose was a little bit stiff, so I did end up removing it because it made things a lot easier. But I guess you don't have to if you don't want to, so keep that in mind. But anyways, let's get this new one on. All right, so I keep forgetting to record stuff, but you can see it there. The alternator is on. And yeah, I've driven the car because it's not in the middle of the driveway anymore. But it works. I've driven it a bunch actually, so that's cool. But one casualty was I had to get a new battery, which sucks, but oh well. I mean, I kind of expected it, let's be honest, but yeah, new alternator works great, and the only other casualty was the plug right there, which is badly mangled, but that's okay. But anyways, let's take this thing on the road and talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about the Infiniti a bit, shall we? This car is so comfortable, dude. I forgot just how much I love driving this thing, really. It's so awesome to drive, and it's so comfortable, and it sounds good, and yeah, it's great. But, yeah, there's starting to be more and more things that are cropping up. So, take that as you will, but, yeah, I noticed the coolant levels going down a little bit, more than usual. So, not sure what that is. I mean, I don't see any white smoke coming out of the back, and I definitely don't think, I don't think it's eating coolant or anything, because there's nothing to do that with. The only real thing I can think of is I did take the coolant pipe off when I was doing the alternator repair, and maybe enough leaked out to where, you know, it could actually make a big difference in the coolant level. Wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, there's that. But I filled the coolant up because I just happen to have some, of course, and it's all good now. But now there's no horrible rattling noise coming from up there anymore, which is awesome. And it's so quiet and nice in here. It really is. I am just honestly, I'm just happy with how this thing is driving and how it's doing. It needs a lot of work still. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, radio's busted, cruise control's busted, memory seat's busted, traction control and stuff that don't know why that's off. Check engine lights on for something that I can replace. Suspension needs to be looked at. But, you know, just gonna keep on driving it and taking care of the really important stuff. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. But also, I'm looking at other things too, whether they crop up on Marketplace and stuff like that, because honestly, if there's a good opportunity to get something else cool, I might take it. I might jump on it, because I love this car, I really do. But at the same time, the point of having this project car was to fix it, use it, and trade it for something different. And I'm not bored of this car, that's for sure. I still like it a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot of other fun stuff out there that I want to experience. So, I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. But, yeah, sorry for this video being a little horribly put together. But, yeah, I just, you know, sometimes I get nervous about whether installs are going to go correctly or not. And this was one of those times. And I was just kind of in the zone focusing on, okay, is everything good? Did I tighten all the bolts? Did I tension the belt tight enough? Did I plug that plug in well enough? Is it going to leave me stranded? What's the battery voltage? All that kind of stuff. But, yeah. Now it's good. It's worked, and I've tested it, and everything is working as it should, and we're good. The alternator is by far the shiniest thing in the engine bay now, which is funny, but, but yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's all fun. I still like working on this car too. I mean, I don't want to work on it all the time, but just to learn a thing or two, because I learned how to do an alternator, and that's pretty cool. And this one was actually not near as bad as I thought it'd be, because some of the things on this car are very difficult to do, but that was not one of them. But anyways, guys, just wanted to talk a little bit at the end of this, and just go over the repair and stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because yeah, love reading the comments. And yeah, I will leave you with this. I love it. Anyways, see ya.